In recent months, observers of the British royal family have noticed something unusual about Prince Harry. Once known for his energetic public appearances and confident demeanor, the Duke of Sussex has lately appeared more subdued, reflective, and, according to some royal commentators, almost deflated. For many who have followed Harry's journey over the past several years, this shift has sparked renewed discussion about one of the most complicated stories in modern royal history, the deep rift between Harry and the rest of the royal family. But now, new reports and subtle signals suggest that the prince may be quietly seeking something that once seemed impossible: reconciliation. So what exactly is happening behind the scenes? And could the long-standing tensions between Harry and his family finally be beginning to ease? Let's take a closer look.
The story of Harry's strained relationship with the royal family did not begin overnight. For decades, he was seen as one of the most beloved members of the monarchy. Alongside his older brother Prince William, Harry represented a new generation of royals, more open, relatable, and connected to the public. Their bond was forged through shared experiences, including the heartbreaking loss of their mother, Diana, Princess of Wales. For years, the brothers appeared inseparable. They supported one another through military service, charity work, and countless public engagements. Many royal watchers believed their partnership would define the monarchy's future. But everything began to change in the late 2010s. When Harry married Meghan Markle in 2018, the world celebrated what seemed like a fresh and modern chapter for the royal family. However, behind the scenes, tensions were reportedly growing. Differences in lifestyle, media scrutiny, and internal pressures slowly created distance between Harry and other members of the royal household.
In 2020, the situation reached a turning point. Harry and Meghan made the historic decision to step back from their roles as senior working royals. The move shocked both the public and the institution itself. Soon afterward, the couple relocated to the United States, settling in California with their young family. For the royal family, the departure created a moment of uncertainty. For Harry personally, it marked the beginning of a completely new life. But it also deepened the divide between him and the institution he had grown up within. Over the following years, the tension between Harry and the royal family became increasingly visible. Interviews, documentaries, and public statements revealed disagreements that had previously remained behind palace walls. Each new revelation seemed to widen the gap further. During this period, Harry appeared determined to chart his own path. He focused on charitable initiatives, mental health advocacy, and media projects. At times, he spoke openly about the challenges he had faced growing up in the royal spotlight. But in recent months, observers have noticed a subtle change in his public presence. Royal commentators and journalists have described Harry as appearing more reflective and less outspoken than before. Some have even suggested he looks tired of the ongoing conflict. Whether attending events, giving interviews, or making brief appearances, his demeanor seems different from the confident figure many remember. This has led to growing speculation that Harry may now be reconsidering his relationship with his family.
One factor that often brings people back together is time. Over the years since stepping away from royal duties, Harry's life has continued to evolve. He and Meghan have welcomed children, built a new home in California, and navigated the challenges of raising a family outside the traditional royal structure. Parenthood can often shift a person's perspective. Many observers believe that becoming a father may have encouraged Harry to think more deeply about the importance of family connections. There is also the broader context of the royal family itself. As time passes, circumstances change. The responsibilities carried by King Charles III and the growing role of Prince William have reshaped the monarchy's future. In such moments, reconciliation can sometimes feel more possible. Interestingly, some royal watchers believe there are small signs that Harry may be open to rebuilding bridges. These signals are subtle rather than dramatic. There have been moments where Harry's public comments about his family have sounded more reflective and less confrontational. Instead of focusing solely on past disagreements, he has occasionally spoken about the value of healing and understanding. Such remarks have sparked curiosity among royal observers. Could this be the beginning of a new approach, or simply a natural shift that comes with time and distance?
Even if Harry hopes to reconnect with his family, reconciliation is rarely simple. The past several years have included numerous difficult moments for the royal family. Public criticism, media coverage, and personal disagreements have all contributed to a complicated emotional landscape. Rebuilding trust after such events takes patience. It also requires willingness from both sides. For Harry, reaching out might involve acknowledging the pain caused by years of public tension. For the royal family, it might mean opening the door to renewed dialogue. These steps are rarely easy, especially when they unfold under the intense spotlight of global media. Any potential reconciliation would inevitably involve Prince William. The relationship between the two brothers has been one of the most closely watched aspects of the entire situation. Once partners in royal duties and public life, their bond has faced serious strain in recent years. However, many people still hope that the shared history between them could one day lead to renewed understanding. After all, few relationships are as deeply rooted as that between siblings. The experiences they shared growing up, both joyful and painful, form a connection that is difficult to erase. Whether time will help heal that relationship remains an open question. The possibility of reconciliation continues to capture public attention around the world. For many people, the story of Harry and the royal family feels deeply human. It is a story about family, disagreement, identity, and the search for peace. These themes resonate far beyond the walls of any palace. People everywhere understand the complexity of family relationships. They also understand the emotional weight that comes with trying to mend them. That is why even small hints of change quickly become headlines. For Harry himself, the current moment may represent a quieter, more reflective phase. The intensity of the past few years has gradually given way to a period of reassessment. Life in California has offered distance from the daily pressures of royal duty. At the same time, distance can sometimes make old relationships feel more meaningful. As the years pass, it is natural for anyone to reconsider the connections that shape their life. For Harry, those connections include not only his brother.
No one outside the royal family truly knows what conversations may be taking place behind closed doors. Reconciliation, if it happens, will likely unfold slowly and privately. It might begin with simple gestures, a conversation, a message, or a meeting away from cameras. From there, trust could gradually rebuild, or the distance may remain, with both sides choosing different paths. For now, the only certainty is that the story continues to evolve. The journey of Prince Harry has always been one of transformation. From a young prince navigating life in the public eye to a husband, father, and global figure forging his own path, his story reflects both privilege and challenge. The current chapter, marked by reflection and possible reconciliation, may become one of the most important. Whether the royal family ultimately finds a way to rebuild its bonds remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: time has a powerful way of reshaping perspectives. For Prince Harry, the future may hold new opportunities for understanding, forgiveness, and perhaps even healing. And for millions watching around the world, the hope remains that one day the royal rift might give way to something far more powerful: family unity.